The meal that you want to have is one of, again, protein and carbohydrates. So very protein and carbohydrate heavy. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time hopping on or catching one of my videos, hi, my name is Bri Ogletree. I am the owner of Intuitive Strength, which is an online fitness and nutrition coaching brand for women, teaching women how to use strength training in order to get leaner, get stronger, and feel completely badass in their bodies. And today I'm going to be going over some basic exercise nutrition with you guys. Nutrition plays a huge role in whatever type of fitness or wellness goal that you have. It plays a huge role in what your physique ends up looking like, and it plays a huge role in how you perform in the gym. So today I'm just going to go over some basic principles when it comes to exercise nutrition, talk a little bit about what you should be eating pre-workout and post-workout, and how the macronutrients work for your body, and how you can use nutrition to your advantage to get the most ideal or the most optimal results for you in the gym. I am going to go into the basics of exercise science, what you should be eating before and after your workout, and maybe even during your workout. But what I will say is, if you don't have the basics of nutrition down to begin with, so your diet may not, consistently consist of quality protein, quality carbohydrates, quality fats, quality fruits and vegetables, then I would definitely focus on that first, increasing those quality foods in your diet first before worrying anything about exercise nutrition. Just adding some more quality foods into your diet, into your lifestyle, is definitely going to get you some results in the beginning, and getting that down, it's definitely going to help you get to where you want to go. This video is really more about just dialing your nutrition in a little bit more if you're trying maybe to lose some body fat, or you've gotten the basics down when it comes to nutrition and getting in quality food into your diet. You're just looking for a little bit more of an edge when it comes to getting to your fitness goals. So first things first, let's talk about pre-workout nutrition, what you should be eating before you go to your training session, before you go to the gym. The pre-workout window is usually anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, maybe sometimes 4 hours. And when you choose to eat within that window is really dependent on you and how your body digests food and how good you feel when you go to the gym. For some people, eating close to your training time, let's say like an hour before your training time, is just a little bit too close, and they may experience some type of symptoms like a bubbly stomach or indigestion, or just not feeling good in their training session. So my suggestion for this is to just experiment with it and figure out how much time you actually need to have your body digest your food so that you feel good in the gym. So if you're not sure what that is, definitely experiment. I know for me, I usually need like an hour and a half, 2 hours at least before, after having a meal, before I can go train, just to make sure that the food is definitely digested and it's not sitting in my stomach when I'm trying to train, train pretty intensely, and that I'm not feeling like nauseous or have any type of indigestion or anything like that when I'm training. So again, it's individualized to the person. It really depends on the person's digestion and how they feel before they go to a training session. For your pre-workout meal, you should definitely have protein and carbohydrates as the bulk source of your food before you go to a training session. So with exercise, your body is primarily using carbohydrates, especially if you are strength training and you're strength training regularly. The primary fuel source while you're exercising is going to be carbohydrate. So just eating quality carbohydrates 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 4 hours before you go to your training session, before you have your training session, is just going to ensure that your muscles have enough energy storage, so they store carbohydrate in your muscle as glycogen is what it's called. Just making sure that we're topping off those glycogen levels, and you are good to go, and you have enough energy to sustain your workout and to actually train intensely during your workout session. Protein is a little bit different in that you want to have a consistent protein source throughout the day. So a consistent stream of protein or amino acids throughout the day to help your muscles recover, help them perform better, help them repair muscle tissue from when you are training. So just having a pool of protein in your system before you go to train is just gonna help your body recover a little bit faster and help, you know, repair those muscle tissue, the muscle tissue that you are going to damage while you are strength training or while you're in your training session. Protein is definitely important to have at every meal, not just your pre-workout or your post-workout. So like I said, getting protein at every meal is just gonna ensure that you have a consistent stream of protein in your system throughout the day so that your muscles can use it the way they need to in order to repair muscle tissue and grow new muscle tissue and just help you get leaner and get stronger and feel better and recover better. In terms of portions, when it comes to, you know, your ratio of protein to carbohydrate, that's really going to depend on the person and depend on, you know, their body size, what their goals are, all of that. But in general, it'd be anywhere from 1:1 to a 1:3 ratio. And this is also going to depend on the type of workout that you're doing. So if you're training super intensely, you're probably going to need more carbohydrates to help sustain you through that workout. If it's something that's a little bit more moderate or light on the lighter side, maybe a 1:1 ratio would work best for you. But again, it's really going to depend on the person, depend on their goals and what they're trying to achieve out of their fitness or their training, what their goal actually is. The next thing I'm going to talk about is intra-workout, or so what you should be consuming while you're training. And for the people that I normally work with, for, you know, the women that I normally work with online or in person, this to me is just not applicable to them because they are not professional athletes, so they're not training at an intensity or at a frequency that is going to require them to have some type of intra-workout nutrition. Intra-workout is really for, you know, it's for people that maybe have 2 training sessions in a day or are training, you know, for 2 hours at a time and need something to help get them to the end of the workout. Normally this is competitive athletes or professional athletes, and most of the people that I work with are everyday people who are just trying to get leaner, get stronger, and feel better in their bodies. So I definitely don't recommend for my population, for the people that I work with, that they have intra-workout nutrition or intra-workout meal or shake or anything like that, because I just don't feel like it's necessary in order to get through the training session. If your training sessions are normally like 60 minutes or less, I definitely wouldn't recommend having an intra-workout. It's definitely not necessary to get results. You will be just fine having a post-workout meal. So I wouldn't get too hung up on the intra-workout stuff. But if you are interested in an intra-workout and you just want something in the gym, I would definitely recommend maybe like a BCAA to sip on while you're working out, maybe a protein shake. And if you are working out, you know, for longer than an hour, so maybe you're in the gym for 90 minutes to 2 hours at a time, multiple times per week, maybe having a shake that has some type of protein and some type of carbohydrate in it. Again, for the population that I work with, this doesn't matter so much, so I'm not gonna get into all the nitty-gritty details when it comes to intra-workout or shakes during your workout session. For you ladies, just sipping on water and staying hydrated during your workout session is going to be more than enough to get you through your workout, especially if you've had your pre-workout meal and you're all fueled up and ready to go for your training session. Now, if you skip your pre-workout meal or you don't have time to eat before your training session, I would definitely recommend having a shake with some protein and some carbohydrates in it, with probably the same ratio, anywhere from 1:1 to 1:3 protein to carbohydrates, to help sustain you and get you through your workout. That would obviously be a less ideal situation, so you definitely want to try and get a meal in before you go to the gym, before you have your training session, just so that you are fueled up, your body's had time to digest the food, and the energy is actually readily available for you to use in your workout session. But if it just didn't happen that day and all you can get in is a shake right before you go to the gym, then of course you can do that as well, and you can of course sip on something while you're at the gym as well. Now let's move on to post-workout. So your post-workout window is similar to your pre-workout window in that you want to make sure you get in a meal anywhere from 1 to 3, maybe 1 to 4 hours after you have trained. So this allows your body is looking at this point for nutrients to help recover your muscle, repair your muscle tissue, and refill your glycogen levels, so the energy that you get from carbohydrates in your muscle. Okay, so it's looking to refuel those sources. So the meal that you want to have is one of, again, protein and carbohydrates. So very protein and carbohydrate heavy, and the ratio again is going to depend on how intense your workout was. So if it was a really intense workout, it's probably a 1-to-3 ratio might serve you better. If it was something that was moderate to light, maybe a 1-to-1, a 1-to-2 ratio for your carbohydrates is going to help you recover from your workout. Now notice in that whole workout window, so from your pre-workout all the way to your post-workout, that I really didn't talk about fats, and there's a reason for that. So quality fats, while they are good for you, so your olive oil, your avocado, your nuts, your seeds, nut butters, things like that, while they are quality foods and they are good for you, when it comes to exercise nutrition, fats actually slow down your digestion, and that is the last thing we want when we want to use the energy that we've consumed for our training session. So when we want to use the protein and the carbohydrates to get us through our training session and to also recover from our training session, we want to make sure we're getting in those nutrients pretty quickly, and fats actually slow down our ability to absorb and digest those foods. Leaving them out of the equation when it comes to exercise nutrition and trying to maximize the nutrients that we are consuming for our workout, leaving them out is probably the best option when it comes to basic exercise nutrition. Now, if there are a few grams of fat in your pre-workout or your post-workout, is it going to completely ruin everything? No, of course it's not. But just limiting the amount of fat that you have in your pre and post and maybe your intra-workout meal, it's just gonna help your body get those nutrients faster and be able to use them more quickly. So if you're not getting them in your pre-workout or your post-workout or your intra-workout, when should you be getting them in? You should definitely be getting them in on any other meal, any other time outside of that workout window. So usually, like I said, the workout window is anywhere from 1 to 3, maybe 4 hours out from your training session, and then 1 to 3, maybe 4 hours out of your post-workout, your meal window. So any meal that you have outside of that is a great time to get in quality fats. Just like I said in the beginning of this video though, if you are still trying to get your grips on quality nutrition, then completely ignore this video altogether, because I think it is way more important to work on increasing quality foods in your diet first before worrying about basic exercise nutrition in general and what you should be eating pre and post workout. You will definitely see, results in the gym if you just start eating more quality nutrition, quality protein, quality fruits and vegetables, quality carbohydrates, fats, things like that. I wouldn't worry so much about the timing of everything if you're just getting started, okay? But if you are, you are at that point and you want to step it up a notch, definitely leaving fats outside of the workout window and structuring your meals this way is going to just help you get a little bit more of an edge on your nutrition and get you even better results in the gym. I'm also going to talk about supplements briefly for a little bit, but like I've been saying, having a solid nutrition foundation is really the most important factor in determining whether or not you reach your goals or you get any type of goal, whatever that is, in the gym. Okay, so supplements should definitely come last. They can definitely help in terms of achieving a performance or an aesthetic goal, so a physique goal, but they are not the end-all be-all, and they should not be the primary focus of your nutrition as it relates to, your training. What's gonna matter the most overall is your energy balance and the type of foods or the quality foods that you're putting in your system. So for your energy balance, whether you are trying to lose weight or gain weight or maintain your weight, you need to be at the proper energy balance. So if it's weight loss or fat loss that you're trying to achieve, you definitely need to be in a caloric deficit. If it's trying to put on muscle or trying to gain muscle mass, you need to be in a caloric surplus, so you need to be taking in more calories than your body needs, so it can build that muscle tissue. And if it's maintenance, you just need to be at the right amount of calories to maintain your weight where you are right now. So this factor, your energy balance, in conjunction with quality nutrition, is what's going to determine your results overall. So I kind of just stick to the tried and true supplements that have a good amount of research behind them, showing that they do have some type of benefit when it comes to your performance in the gym or your recovery from the gym. So those are the ones I'm going to go over right now. I have a video on supplements, how to vet supplement companies, how to find quality supplement brands. So definitely check that out if you are interested in learning a little bit more about supplements. But I'm going to go over the ones that I definitely use on a regular basis to recover from the gym and to get better results in the gym. So the first one is going to be protein powders. So I definitely use whey protein post-workout, sometimes pre-workout, but it is a fast digesting protein, meaning it hits your system pretty quickly. And it's just to help me get in more quality protein in my diet and help me maintain my muscle mass and just recover from the gym overall. So I definitely use whey protein. There's other types of protein out there. So there's casein protein as well, but that is definitely a more slow digesting protein. That's something that I would recommend maybe after your workout session or your workout window to help you again get in a more sustained amount of protein in your diet. But there's also plant-based proteins as well. So if you're looking to get some more quality protein in your diet and you are a plant-based eater, I would definitely look into plant-based proteins too, just to get more protein in your diet. And especially if you have any type of fat loss or aesthetic goal, protein is huge. You want to have a good amount of protein in your diet, and it can be tough sometimes as a plant-based eater to get in that amount of protein that you need in order to maximize your results. So I would definitely look into plant-based protein powders as well. The next thing is going to be BCAAs. I'm not currently taking a BCAA, but I'm not opposed to BCAAs. So BCAAs are branched chain amino acids. So they're basically the amino acids that help you recover, help you build muscle tissue in your diet, or having a supplement in your diet, just giving you a little bit more of those BCAAs, those branched chain amino acids that are going to help you recover and build muscle tissue or repair muscle tissue. It's just going to give you a little bit more of an edge when it comes to your training and getting to your fitness goals. Pretty much all protein powders are going to have branched chain amino acids. This is, I guess, just giving you like a little bit of a boost of them in your diet. It can be helpful. Like I said, I don't take them right now, but I'm not opposed to taking them, and they can definitely help you. They can probably help you recover a little bit more from your workouts. Next supplement that I take on a regular basis is going to be creatine. So creatine monohydrate is the actual name of the supplement that I take, and all it is just a flavorless, colorless powder that I throw into my protein shakes or my coffee in the morning that I try to take on a daily basis. And what creatine does is your body actually creates creatine naturally. It's the first energy source that your body uses during exercise. So whenever you initiate any type of movement, that's the energy source that you're pulling from. It only lasts about like 10 seconds, if that, but having more of it in your diet is going to help you be able to train harder in the gym. It has been linked to being able to help with body composition, so helping you become leaner in terms of like dropping body fat. But again, as long as your energy balance has to be in check for that to occur. And I feel like it's probably because of the fact that you're able to train a little bit harder in the gym is the reason why you are able to achieve a leaner physique when you do have creatine. So I do take that on a regular basis just to get a little bit of edge on my training. I do notice a difference when I do take it versus when I don't. I just feel like I can push a little bit harder in my training sessions. I do try to take it on a regular basis. The last supplement that I would recommend is more for pre-workout, so it is caffeine. So for the most part, I just use coffee. I do sometimes use energy drinks, which I know is probably not the best option. I do use them. Caffeine definitely helps excite the nervous system. It helps get you ready for exercise. It helps make you more alert. So that can just lead to a better training session in general. So I'll either have 30 minutes before, I'll have a cup of coffee, or I'll have an energy drink beforehand, just to help me become more alert and just crush my training session. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you learned a lot about the basics of exercise nutrition, what you should be eating pre, post, and intra workout, as well as the supplements that I would pay attention to. If you're just getting started, you know, trying to eat a healthier diet, I definitely would not worry about exercise nutrition at this point. I would just focus on trying to get in quality nutrients, quality foods in your diet on a regular basis before worrying about, you know, pre, intra, and post workout meals. Please give this video a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to my channel if you did like this video and you want to see more videos like this. I post a fitness vlog every Wednesday related to strength training or nutrition or mindset, so there's definitely more to come. And please leave a comment below with any questions you have related to exercise nutrition or nutrition in general. Thank you so much for watching this video and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye!